Israeli President Isaac Herzog's consultations have ended, and as expected, 64 Knesset members endorsing Likud leader Benjamin Netanyahu for the next prime minister, which means that Herzog will be giving Netanyahu the mandate to form a coalition. Outgoing Prime Minister Yair Lapid, meantime, receiving just 28 endorsements from his own Yesh Atid party and the left-wing Labour, and the remaining 28 Knesset members from the National Unity, Israel Beitenu, and Arab parties Ram and Hadash-Tal abstaining from any recommendations. Still, while Netanyahu has the majority, his hopes of immediately forming a coalition now delayed. This as negotiations opposite his religious Zionism and Haredi party backers reportedly set to extend for at least another week, especially as other parties like Israel Beitenu and the National Unity may still yet decide to try and join the coalition. IDF security forces continuing to mount pressure on Palestinian Islamic Jihad terrorists and other similar groups in the West Bank over the weekend, and publishing footage from a Saturday morning raid, the IDF showing the arrest of 2 terror suspects, both convicted terrorists and former prisoners in Israel, including one senior Islamic Jihad leader, Mohammed Samir Abu Zina. Abu Zina was indicted for his involvement in terrorist activities, including arming and funding Islamic Jihad terrorist cells across Judea and Samaria. And after his release from prison just 3 months ago, he reportedly resumed these activities. The arresting forces, meantime, operating near JENIN, coming under attack by Palestinian rioters who threw stones and explosive devices. No IDF injuries were reported, though. Imitation, the greatest form of flattery, and Ukraine therefore paying high praises to Israel, as Kiev's defense minister Oleksiy Reznikov telling reporters that Ukraine now trying to emulate Israel's powerful defense industry. Speaking with Reuters, Reznikov saying that Ukraine is trying to be like Israel, more independent during the next few years, and with a focus on developing a national industry behind the armed forces, including drones and anti-drone jamming capabilities, rather than being dependent on foreign weapons and aid. Further, with eyes towards inevitably becoming a partner to NATO, the defense minister saying better to have new systems and with new ammunitions with NATO standards, as opposed to Soviet standard-size artillery. Meanwhile, the compliments coming as Moscow's invasion forces withdrawing from Kherson and regrouping across the Dnieper River.